Todd, how many illegals are in the interior of our country, and how do we remove them?
Well, the Center for Immigration Studies estimates that there's somewhere on the order of about 12 million that came in under this particular historic crisis. So those are recent arrivals. Most of them, or many of them, are on public welfare systems, and some of them are in sort of like a quasi-legal state of applying for different kinds of benefits. So there's going to be, we can't just swoop in and get everybody, but there are undoubtedly many millions that are completely illegal. There's at least 500,000 or 650,000 criminal aliens that are immediately deportable if we can lay hands on them. 1.4 million who are under final judicial orders to be removed, but that the last administration refused to ever remove anybody. And then you've got everybody else that they haven't gotten in any trouble yet. They haven't been through all the appeals. There are people who are here on parole programs. So all different categories, plenty of work to do to be able to look at it this way. It's like a Category 9 hurricane just raked the country for 4 years, back and forth. And now you've got this mammoth cleanup to do, and it's not going to be easy. It's going to be expensive, and it's going to take phases to do the mass deportations. And one of the key challenges is that the Biden administration systematically dismantled the detention deportation machine. And there's parts laying all over, the garage, basically. So you have Tom Homan, everybody's got to come in and rebuild that infrastructure, to rebuild that machine and get it tuned up. So chill out, it's going to happen. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But they've moved out 50,000 criminal aliens already in a month or month and a half. That's 50,000 of the first worst, they said. And many more are like that are coming. But eventually they will expand out as they get more detention space, more officers, more of everything. There's a $175 billion request in the budget, current budget package for this kind of work. We will need to see that if they want to get the infrastructure back to where it was before Biden wrecked it.
Explain to the audience, or especially to me, the tension between states that declare themselves sanctuary states like California and federal immigration law. Has that been settled?
It's being settled. The problem is that we call it sanctuary policy. These are sanctuary cities. I don't really like that term. The term sort of papers over what it's really at root about. At root, what sanctuary policy is about is that local police chiefs, sheriffs, prison officials won't simply call ICE, pick up the phone and call ICE and let them know when a criminal alien is about to be released, so that ICE can be right there to pick them up and they don't enjoy one moment of freedom. And then we deport them. They won't do that simple thing. Well, that is mostly the category of immigrants that you're talking about there are criminals. Why any mayor or police chief or sheriff anywhere in the world would be down with that, to inflict those kinds of illegal aliens on their own people, I'll never understand as long as I live, but they're doing that. That makes ICE officers have to go track them down at their homes or in their workplaces or whatever, and it's an officer safety issue. It's not easy to catch them. You're going to find all kinds of other illegal aliens around them that aren't criminals that have to be swept up as well. It's not efficient and it's not safe. And I think what the Trump administration is endeavoring to do is to withdraw federal funding from sanctuary jurisdictions until they play ball. And why wouldn't you want to play ball on something like that? Why wouldn't you?